Spiritbox Session January 27th, 2026. I'm going to reach out to you, Guo Junchen, because I think it's a travesty that some people don't even know that you've passed. They have no idea how you passed, and there's an imposter walking around pretending to be you. And there's so many people who can't accept the fact that you're gone. So I'm going to ask you, I'm going to keep it brief because I know you just passed over. And I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Go. They're layered up there.
Guo Junchen, can you talk with me for a bit? Thank you so much.
Sweat.
Guo Junchen, how did you die? Can you tell us exactly what happened to you?
Turn Western Europe. Families in Mississippi.
Guo Junchen, who was responsible for your death? Can you give me their names, please? I will let people know.
One. That. You said free. Ah, that's what we said. No so far. We're about our health.
Guo Junchen, can you tell me, many people are wondering if they made you hurt you when he was being tortured. Did they make you take part in that? Please let us know. We won't judge you for it.
For injury and disability.
Guo Junchen, can you tell me your exact death date? Because I think it would be good for us to know what day you died so that we could have like your 100th day ceremony, things like that. be on the proper date, and nobody knows what day it was. So could you please let us know? We really want to know.
Okay. Oh, and behind. It's me. Yeah. When the news
Guo, I'm going to give you a minute to tell me whatever you want to say, but could you please at the same time let me know how Dilraba is? What have they done to her?
As far as sitting.
No.
Find it funny.
So, Guo Junchen, I just want to thank you for taking the time to talk with me and for letting me know about Dilraba. And I want to say that I'm sorry this happened to you. And I just, I want you to know that we know what happened to you. We miss you, and we're going to try to let everybody know, okay?
So, yeah, shall.
Just so you know.
Okay, bye. Okay, so my findings for this session quite disturbing. So Guo talked about being sacrificed, and he did talk about the details that they took turns stabbing him and things like that. So in the end, he describes as well that a demon crawled towards him and devoured his soul and crawled into his body, and which makes me think, because he mentioned weird things later on, that perhaps, the imposter that's parading around as him is just his carcass or vessel or whatever with a demon inside it. It's just crazy talk, I know, but he also said he's trapped because he signed the pact with them. He was forced to. So he is trapped with all kinds of other trapped spirits. I asked about Dilraba as well, and the spirit said she's still fighting for her and the life of her daughter. Their words, not mine. She's determined to bring her daughter home. Guo also said he did have to participate and use torture. That you got his soul back, and that's why he had to take his place. He mentioned he was the 7th sacrifice, and I think the spirits have told me a couple of times that there has to be eight in total. I asked Guo as well who killed him, and he said the one is too strong to tell me. I don't think he's talking about she though here, because he's mentioned him quite a few times in this session. So I think it's more the case of him talking about the dark cabal, or the, mysterious elite that is behind all this. He doesn't want to name them for me. He goes on to tell me too that there's like, he can't tell me these things because he's still attached to them. It says he's the closest one to them. Now his soul is aligned with them, so he can't tell me because they will find out, because he's so aligned with them. He says he's trapped in a room. He can see every death that occurred in that room, as well as every death that will be. He's begging us to set his soul free. So he is, it's not good. I asked for his death date, but he didn't say for sure. And I think the way he was talking was before he died, he was not aware of day or night or when it was or what date it was. They just kept him locked up in, I think, in a drugged state. So he doesn't have a clue of what time of day or night it was. He also said that the twins held him. They grabbed him, so their twins were involved. He also said Song was filming him as well. And he said at the end they did tie him up. It made a noose of string and pulled him up in the air. And I do think that symbolic string is what's holding his soul and trapping his soul. So it's very much, I got a vision of the red strings on the shoes. I saw that's a ritual that they're using to keep the spirits trapped. And the only way we can free them, and they're begging to be freed, is, I think, just to burn it down, just to burn it all, just get rid of it, and then they can just escape that way. But other than that, there's nothing we can do for them. So this is what I found during this session, and I'm thinking on doing a live soon to maybe talk a little bit more in depth about what the spirits have told me throughout this whole thing. That I think I have a good vision of what's been going on. Just let me know if you'd be interested in that. Okay. Thank you for watching the video, and please comment below with who you'd like me to do next.